Hello, 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 everyone. This is Demia Avery with the Demia Avery Show, and welcome to Entertainment News Wednesdays. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Yes, yes, yes. This is a new segment on the show, and I am so glad to be doing this. This is fun. This is fun. So, this is where you're going to get all your entertainment news real quick. So, I don't want to take too much of your time. I'm going to get right to it. So, let me get my cup. Y'all know I like to show off my new cup, the Demia Avery Show cup. Yes. Y'all know I'm silly. Okay, okay. So the first story, let's see. Okay, so word on the street. I don't know, have you guys been here? These are mostly for your Atlanta people and people that's visiting Atlanta. Kandi Burruss Tucker's restaurant, the Old Lady Gang restaurant, is permanently closed. Permanently closed. It's if you watch Atlanta Housewives, you know where the old lady gang thing, where that comes from. That comes from her mother, as well as her aunt had put together these recipes, and then they opened up a restaurant, and it's ran, I guess, by Kandi and Todd, her husband. Um, Throughout the years, it's been getting mixed reviews. So some people say the food is good, some people say it's eh. And then the customer service I heard was eh. So I don't know. But what I hear now that it has been permanently closed. But then on the flip side of things, she has this restaurant, her and Todd has this restaurant called Blaze Seafood Restaurant. And that has been getting great reviews. So they say the food is good, the atmosphere is good, all of that is a great place to go when you're visiting Atlanta. So, you got to know when to hold them, you got to know when to fold them, so maybe, all the things that you didn't do for the Old Lady Gang restaurant, you're doing for Blaze restaurant, and you're creating excellence. So one thing we know about Kandi, she ain't tripping. She ain't tripping. Now it might mean something to her as far as sentimental value, because it's for, it's named for her family members. But as far as business, Kandi gonna open up another business and to make up for that loss, so it ain't no big deal. But what I did hear is that for Blaze restaurant, she's getting sued, or she got sued, or something like that. And I think, let me make sure, apparently it's getting sued for $200K for unpaid rent and repairs. I don't know if this is true, because Kandi got money, so I don't know what this is about with the $200K thing. But if you're not paying the rent, girl, I don't know. It has to be because she's busy and something slipped through the cracks. Because it ain't because she ain't got the money. So, whatever that is, if it's a true story, Kandi, just go and pay the bill, girl, and go and be fabulous like she's doing. She's doing like 1,000,001 things. And so is Todd. People don't give Todd enough credit for all the things that he does business wise. So, just go and take care of it, whatever. So the second thing that I heard about was oh, oh, yeah, this ain't number one. T. Oh, okay. So Sherri, Shephard, and Nia Long. So if you've been watching the Sherri Shephard show, either yesterday or the day before, apparently Sherri was at the debut of Othello. That's that new thing with Denzel Washington. And her and Nia Long were there. Sherri was talking to some friends of hers, some celeb friends of hers. And Nia, apparently, while she's talking, Nia grabs her or touches her or something, spins her around or turns her around forcefully enough to get her attention and be like, you've been shading me a lot lately. And it took her by surprise. Sherri's like, like, what? You've been shading me a lot lately. And Sherri's like, no, I haven't. And she said, yes, you have. And then she walks away. Now, this is all according to Sherri, so whatever. But she said, yes, you have. Now, throughout the years, I've heard Nia had a diva attitude. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. But I've heard she's had like a diva-like attitude. Um, so Sherri says what she did was she's like, "Oh no, no, you didn't." No, you did. So Sherri says she goes into the bathroom and she waits on Nia to come to the bathroom to confront her or whatever. I'm like, what you gonna fight? You know, I'm like, Sherri, okay. I don't know if I believe that one. You went to the bathroom, probably try to collect yourself. I don't know if you went in there to actually fight. Because what was you thinking Nia was gonna come in there to fight you? I mean, did she look like she was gonna head it towards the bathroom? I don't understand that whole thing. But I wish her and Nia just have a talk and figure out what was going on. Because I don't remember Sherri ever having anything bad to say about Nia, unless it's some back, some stuff that we don't know about. Maybe it has nothing to do with something on camera. Maybe it was something uh, behind the scenes that we don't know anything about, and Nia had every right to confront her. So, if that's the case, y'all work it out. Y'all, these are two divas, two great. Nia's a great actress. She's beautiful. She's about her business. Sherri the same. Work that stuff out. So anyway, the next story is Kendrick Lamar. Super Bowl halftime show had some viewers wanting to turn their TV off to the point of writing to the FCC about it, with complaints being made about inappropriate lyrics, raunchy dance moves, and apparent anti-American themes. So I didn't even want to report this, but since it was out there, they obtained 125 complaints into the FCC following K. Dot February 9th performance, and they felt it was far from family friendly experience. Come on, y'all. Y'all can't find nothing to talk about. Like, you can't find nothing to complain about, really. Because, I mean, how many Super Bowl performances had some kind of, I don't know, I can't even say whatever, raunchy lyrics or whatever. I'm just going to sip my tea. How about that? Find something to complain about, please. That ain't it. That ain't it. Okay. So for this last story, I thought was the cutest, the craziest, and the most devastating story that could happen. So this involves Jaden Daniels as well as Juju Watkins. So one moment we see NFL quarterback Jaden Daniels and Juju there at some game, and they're all talking real cutesy and cutesy and cutesy. And then Jaden's mom comes in, and we see pictures and videos of Jaden's mom come in. All of a sudden, she's sitting in between them. She's definitely blocking. She's definitely blocking. And then I see some comments that are like, that's their cousins. Whatever. She's blocking. Whatever it is. So she's like, I'm my son, he need to focus. That's what it looks like. He need to focus on his stuff. He'll need to be focusing on this outside stuff. So that's what it looks like. Whether it is, but that's what it looks like. And then the next thing you know, you hear the news about Juju tearing her ACL. And I said, oh my gosh, that is absolutely awful. So, shout out to Juju. We hope that she has a quick recovery. And that is absolutely awful. But the internet, they are all thinking of all kinds of stuff what the mom could have done. I don't think it has nothing to do with the mom. That is terrible that we will put that on her. But what she gonna do? Do some juju? Like, seriously? But anyway, that is your entertainment news for the day. Listen, don't forget to check out my interview on Friday. I have my interview with Teron Brooks. If you guys remember Teron Brooks, he played Eddie Kendricks in the TV movie The Temptations, and he's done a lot of Broadway stuff. You guys, you do not want to miss this. Make sure you tune in. Make sure you subscribe. Go to my YouTube channel. Please subscribe. I'm trying to get that YouTube up, you guys. I'm trying to get those subscribers up. Please make sure like this video, comment, go to my YouTube, subscribe, like, comment. Love you guys. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.